This is my informative speech for public speaking, and my audience is here. This product contains caffeine. This is a label found on many items that are available in stores everywhere, and it may even be the reason why certain people, myself included, choose to purchase a certain product. We see this label all over, but some people are still unclear about what caffeine actually is. So today I'm going to be talking to you about that, about what caffeine is, what it does, how much we should consume, what it is found in, and the possible side effects that can occur. We'll start with where it is found. According to data from the Food and Drug Administration's website, caffeine occurs naturally in all kinds of plants. A few examples would be coffee beans, tea leaves, or cacao pods that are used to make chocolate. But there is also man-made caffeine. This man-made caffeine is added to all kinds of foods and drinks, but is also added in to some medications that are used to treat drowsiness or to improve the effects of certain pain relievers. Moving on to what caffeine does. We all know that it gives us a ton of energy and just leaves us feeling really great. But why is that? Caffeine is a central nervous system stimulant. The central nervous system, or the CNS, affects our brain, spinal cord, and the nerves in our body. So because it is a stimulant, it's going to make us feel more alert and keep us feeling very awake. Now that we've talked about how great caffeine can be, we're going to talk about how much we should be consuming in a day. Again, according to information from the Food and Drug Administration's website, a moderate amount of caffeine is considered to be 100 to 200 milligrams of caffeine. That would be equivalent to 1 or 2 5-ounce cups of coffee. 600 milligrams is considered to be too much caffeine, and that would be equal to about 4 to 7 cups of coffee in one day. That being said, the effects of caffeine on a person will vary, and a few factors to consider are the individual's size, their sex, and their sensitivity to caffeine. And so now we'll talk about the side effects of caffeine. As great as it is, there are some downsides. Caffeine can leave a person feeling jittery or shaky. It can sometimes make it hard to fall asleep or to stay asleep. It can cause us to become dehydrated, and eventually a person can easily become addicted to caffeine. For someone who suffers from anxiety or panic attacks, caffeine should probably be avoided because it can make their symptoms worse. Increased heart rate or uneven heart rhythm can also result from caffeine, and so people with heart problems generally tend to avoid caffeine because it can make their heart work a little bit too hard. Another thing that many people may not know is that it is possible to overdose on caffeine. We talked before about how the effects of caffeine are dependent on the person, which is the same case for this situation. It is important to watch your caffeine consumption, and if you're unsure on how much caffeine you should be consuming in a day, there are websites that will help you calculate your maximum intake. You just enter your weight, the product you are consuming, and the website will tell you the amount of a certain product to take, or how much is safe, and how much it would take to become a lethal dosage of caffeine. Yes, you heard me right, caffeine can be lethal, meaning it can kill you, so it is very important to be careful. So today we talked about what caffeine is, what it does, how much we should be consuming, what it is found in, and the possible side effects that can occur. Hopefully this information was helpful to you and you learned something new that you didn't know before. It is important to remember that caffeine can be beneficial, but it is also important to use this product in moderation. Thank you.